Prepared for X, guys. We are back again today with another Aura's OU Wi-Fi battle. And like I said, this week and up until probably, unless I can find some more time to do this stuff, uploads are going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday, more than likely. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday is guaranteed. I still haven't decided about Saturday and Sunday yet, but we'll talk about that more at the end of the video. Let's talk about what's going on in this battle right now. So I got my T-Tar. He led off with Charlie the Galvantula over there. I'm gonna go get my stand up first turn. That way, if he wants to stay in, I can go ahead and break that focus sash. And if I hit him with a stone edge, then he dies first turn anyway. But he's gonna go ahead and switch out into Kofagrigus over here, as I end up just going for Stealth Rocks first turn anyway. Because I'm a big fan of Stealth Rocks. They are so helpful in so many different ways. Breaking focus sashes unless they have Magic Guard, just dealing extra damage every time they switch in and out. Unless they are, wait. Unless they, I don't know, somehow were to avoid Stealth Rocks. And I realize now that nothing really does. So I don't know what I was thinking there to begin with, but I'm back in my dorm now. Internet is nice and good. It's actually like 11:50 right now, which is like way later than I record my Wi-Fi battles normally because at home I don't have time to upload them. But the internet speed here is quite tasty, and I can get a full video uploaded in like 10 to 15 minutes. So it takes longer to record and render than it does to upload, which is absolutely amazing. Way amazing. So good. But I have my Thunderous out. He's going to go ahead and switch out to Manectric, trying to get that nice boost over here. There's lots of loud people yelling outside. I don't know if you can hear them. Probably not, but I'm going to try to talk over it so that it doesn't even get picked up at all. But this Manectric switched in, switched in on the rocks, taking some Sandstorm damage, and it's already lost about 10% of its health, which is super good. It doesn't seem like much. But 10% can be the difference between an OHKO and a 2-hit KO. It really can, on quite a few things, actually. But I'm going to go ahead and switch out into my Excadrill. I do not expect him to be going for Flamethrower, predicting that kind of switch. Some people, like, it's not, an impossible prediction, but I doubt that there are people that would just, I think he's gonna switch to Excadrill. Let me just go for Flamethrower. And even if he did go for Flamethrower, I would live. I wouldn't be able to live a second one, but I would live at least one Flamethrower, so that way I could switch out, save my Excadrill for later, at least as a Rapid Spin / Death Fodder, for something later on. But he ended up going for HP Ice. He knows that there's nothing that he can do. He might not even be running Flamethrower, so he is going to be forced to switch out into his Kofagrigus over here. And that puts me up in a pretty okay spot. I did click Earthquake. I wanted to try and get rid of the Manectric if I could. Kofagrigus is really fat. I mean, that did like 10%, maybe 15 if I'm lucky. I don't know. I read percents based off of eyesight. I don't calc he took 15% of damage right there. I don't calc that. I base it off of what I see on that HP bar. 100% being full, 0% being nothing. So I base it off of what I see and how I call things. It's just, if you got a problem with that, then I don't know what to tell you. Tough luck. But I'm gonna go ahead and switch out to my Thunderous here. I do not want my Excadrill being burned. Thunderous is already burned, so if he goes for Will-O-Wisp, that's just a turn wasted for him. Of course, I would be taking the burn damage regardless on my Thunderous because I switched in. But at least it would have been a turn wasted for him. But he actually is going to end up switching on out into his Trevenant here. I end up going for Taunt, I believe. I think that's what I end up going for as he switches out. No, I went for Thunderbolt. Okay, so get the Thunderbolt off. It's not going to be doing anything. Trevenant is a decently bulky Pokemon in both aspects of defense. And he also resists the electric type attack. And I'm not running max special attack either. If I were, I might be able to OHKO this. Well, maybe not OHKO, but take it out from where it's at with an HP Ice. But I am going to end up going for Taunt here. He's just going to go for Horn Leech. Just trying to get some of his health back. He might not be running Shadow Claw, and maybe he did calc. Maybe he thought, with a Horn Leech and burn damage, he'd be able to kill me regardless. So ended up working out for him anyway, because I am going to be dying to the burn damage here. And he did get a decent amount of health back with that crit on the Horn Leech there. So it ended up working out pretty well for him, actually. Not so well for me. I am going to be switching into my Mega Pidgeot over here, my Saiyan. Just saying, I got a big bird. Just saying, And he's going to go out into King of Wrecked, which is this Nidoking over here. And I was thinking, well, he switched in a Nidoking. He's probably Scarfed, so I probably should be careful. But he did switch in, so he's going to be taking damage of some kind. And I am a Mega Pidgeot, and I do have quite a punch to pack. So I'm going to go ahead and get a Hurricane off as this thing did switch in. I almost killed the dang thing with the Hurricane, but like I said, since he switched it in on me, I can go ahead and assume that he more than likely is Scarfed. So I'm just going to go ahead and switch out into my T-Tar. I doubt he would be predicting that and go for Earth Power, but yeah, he ended up going for Ice Beam. And like I said, he's probably Scarfed. It's the best. If I ended up losing my T-Tar to an Earth Power, and if I somehow lost it, if he, like right here, since he's not even Scarfed, it's better to like take some damage on my T-Tar rather than lose one of the most powerful Pokemon that I have on my team that I can greatly benefit from, if not possibly need to win this battle. So it's definitely better to lose something that you don't necessarily need to take the risk, instead of taking a risk and losing something that could potentially be your checkmate. So always think about that. It's not just like, oh, I outspeed this thing by default. It's not like that. If you even have the slightest bit of doubt, you should switch. You should never stay in. Never stay in if you aren't sure. I mean, at least if you want to win. If you don't want to win, then I guess go ahead and stay in. But if you're trying to win, you should probably switch. But I ended up going out into my Excadrill here. I thought that he might be Scarf, so I went ahead and went for Swords Dance. I don't entirely need my Excadrill at this point in the game. If he whatever reason gets Sticky Webs up, it's not really going to matter. Most of my Pokemon have Levitate and or are flying types, so it's not really that big of a deal if he gets him up anyway. He is going to go ahead and switch out into his Cofagrigus here. I am obviously going to be going for that nice and powerful Draco Meteor, just because it was a Garchomp out. I outspeed him because he's not Scarfed. We saw that. He went for Dragon Claw and then ended up going for Earthquake as I went out into my Excadrill. So things are looking pretty good for me at this point. I have lost a couple of things, but things that I don't entirely need to win this match. He's going to go ahead and switch out to his Manectric. I'm pretty sure that I can at least get some good damage off, even though I'm at -2 with a Draco Meteor here. And if he hits me with an HP Ice and, gets a crit and deals like 75% damage to me, it's not going to be the end of the world. My Latios is still going to be switchable. I can switch it out and save it for later. Latios is definitely something that I want to have through the rest of this battle. I do not want to lose this thing if I don't have to, because it's definitely going to come in handy against that Garchomp, because I'm pretty sure that my Pidgeot cannot OHKO that thing, because Garchomp is pretty bulky. It's even without any investment, Garchomp can be a bulky Pokemon if you're not prepared for it. I am going to be switching out into my Terrakion here. I don't want to lose my my Latios to a Bug Buzz here. Galvantula actually outspeeds Latios, and I'm at -4 already because of Draco Meteors. There's no point in me, no point in me doing that. But he's going to go ahead and switch out to his Trevenant. I kind of figured that he would, and that's, well, one of the reasons why I didn't click Close Combat. Two, because Bug resist fighting types. But of course, I missed the Stone Edge. I am going to be switching out here because I do not want my Terrakion burned. And if he goes for Horn Leech, I'm going to be taking quite a bit of damage. He takes this opportunity, goes for Substitute, and I'm thinking, oh my lord, what did I just let happen? So Trevenant, this is the Harvest Citrus Berry set, at least one of the Harvest Citrus Berry sets. And this one involves Substitute. Thankfully, I do have HP Fire on my Latios, and thankfully I am Choice Specs, so I am easily going to break the sub, and I can easily do a massive amount of damage. And judging by how this Trevenant has not gone for Shadow Claw yet, I can go ahead and assume that he is not running it. So he's probably running something like Horn Leech, Substitute, Leech Seed, and something else. I don't know. Maybe Will-O-Wisp. I don't know. But he's going to go ahead and switch out to Charlie, this Galvantula here. This thing is also weak to fire. It is a bug type, so it's good that he ended up going out into this thing. This Galvantula is one of the things that I was worried about the most. The only thing that I have that outspeeds it on my team is my Terrakion and my Pidgeot, and just barely. Mega Pidgeot just barely. Terrakion is fine, but Mega Pidgeot barely outspeeds this thing. He's going to go ahead and switch out to his Garchomp, and this is one of the things that I was worried about. Switching out into Garchomp when I am not locked into Draco Meteor. especially, you know, even if I was locked in Draco Meteor, if I was at -2, I wouldn't stay in. It's definitely better to sack something off, switch out into something, and then come back in with Latios. I had a feeling that he might want to go out into his Trevenant there, and obviously Stone Edge isn't going to be doing anything. If I lock myself into close combat, it puts me in a really bad, you know, situation. So X-Scissor was the best option, unfortunately. I know it's awful to say, but X-Scissor was the best option I had at that point. I'm thinking now that this Garchomp is low enough to where I can OHKO it with Hurricane. I do outspeed it. It is not Choice Scarf. He's less than 50% HP. Hurricane is going to be enough to take out Garchomp, and all he has left is this Trevenant over here. And since I do have No Guard as my ability, I have a guaranteed Hurricane hit. Stab Hurricane coming from Mega Pidgeot. Super effective on this Trevenant. Easily going to be enough to OHKO it. No doubt about it. Even if he was running Max Pedef and at full HP, I feel like I would still be able to OHKO it. He might live with like 10%. But even then, what can Trevenant do to Pidgeot? You know, he can Will-O-Wisp me, Leech Seed me, whatever. But the fact of the matter is Trevenant can't really touch Pidgeot at all. So it was a good game, Ashley Chan. I think this is Project Ion. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is Project Ion. So GG, man. Appreciate the battle. I appreciate you for coming to the streams when you do come. It's always a pleasure battling viewers, and I think you guys know that and understand that. So like I said, I talked about it at the beginning of the video. Uploads are going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Wi-Fi battles Monday and Wednesday. Monday and Friday. Wednesday is going to be LP. Saturdays reserved for PM and OS videos, just like how it was going to be, and Sunday is going to be Showdown, like Showdown News or Showdown Live or whatever. I kind of want to do like a podcast styled thing, maybe like once a month or every other week or something like that. I haven't entirely decided yet, but I think that would be something cool. I don't know that there are very many Pokemon podcast channels in general, and I think it would be really cool to get some Showdown news coverage, that sort of thing, because there are a lot of people that play Showdown and don't really know what's going on. Even people that play Showdown a lot still don't, you know, always know what's going on in the meta. So I think that would be good to do and enjoy and share with you guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit that like button, smack the shit out of that thing. Make sure you subscribe if you don't want to miss out on any more great Wi-Fi battles like this, or any LPs or Showdown News like I was just talking about. If you don't want to miss out on any of that stuff, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys back again on Wednesday with more of the LP. And as always, may the hacks be with you guys.